Hello beautiful people, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day. I am so excited for today's video. Today we're doing another unfiltered opinion on new makeup releases. I usually do these on Fridays, but there's just so much coming out that I really want to talk about, especially before these things launch. And I think you guys know where I'm going with this, so without any further ado guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, these are my own personal opinions. If we disagree on anything, it's cool, it's just makeup, it's not that serious. Please do not attack me for my opinions because I respect yours. And now let's get started. This has like a lot of good stuff this time. Okay, so I'm just gonna do these in orders of things that I see. So first thing is Lisa Frank in collaboration with Morphe, it looks like. So this is kind of strange to me. Now Lisa Frank stuff, we all have the nostalgia if you grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s of the Lisa Frank stuff. I know personally I had a couple Lisa Frank things, especially a folder which had this really pretty girl on it, and I used to trace it and then color in different like styles for the girl. Like I had tons of them all over my wall. So I'm a huge fan of the style and stuff just for the nostalgia factor. However, Morphe isn't the brand I would like to see this with. The palette is kind of basic to me. It looks like all mattes, which I'm not happy about. I think I see one or two shimmers in there, but it looks like mostly matte, which mostly like is probably pretty good. But for Lisa Frank, I think about the metallic stickers and stuff and everything, so I want a ton of shimmers. Also, the controversy around the original Lisa Frank makeup thing that was gonna happen was back in the day, like 2017, they had a Kickstarter for Lisa Frank makeup, and people still have not received their products that they pre-ordered in 2017. So I don't think this is right. I don't think they should be doing this. And I would like to see the people who actually pre-ordered this product and like funded this project for Lisa Frank makeup years ago actually get the products before Lisa Frank collaborates with a different brand. So I think it's cute. I like the nostalgia, but Lisa Frank messed up her chance in the makeup world, in my opinion. Also, I know a lot of people probably don't know that old controversy about Lisa Frank makeup, so I'll leave a video link down below explaining it all if I can find one for you, because that's how I found out about it, because I never pre-ordered it myself. So next up is from Makeup Revolution, and they have candles now, you guys. Candles are coming out for holiday 2020. They are 10 pounds each, so probably around the same in US dollars. They have room sprays, and they have like mini sets of 3s, candles and room sprays. Like, I love both those things. I love candles so much. So I want to smell these. I hope they come in Ulta stores if they come to the US. It looks really cute. And the name's like Undress Me in a white and gold candle. Super pretty. I know it's not technically makeup, but it's a makeup brand, so I'm mentioning it anyways because I love candles. I always tell myself that I'm over these things, and then I see one that's really cute and I need it. So this is from Huda Beauty. It is one of their holiday 2020 little obsession palettes, which is like a traditional small square 9-pan palette. This one is called Gold. It's limited edition. I need this. There's only 3 mattes in here, which they're really good staple colors, but I would like to see maybe 1 or 2 more mattes. But these just look so beautiful. All the shimmers in here. I mean, it looks lovely, and I love the little mauve mini obsession one, and I've had the coral one too. I love this. It's so freaking pretty. It's so pretty. Like, normally I'd complain, need more mattes, more good ratio, but these are 3 staple mattes that I feel like really work for it, and it's $27, so I'm probably gonna buy this. You guys let me know if you think you need this too. Like, I know I have these colors in other palettes, but it's just so cute. So next up is not a makeup product release, but it is makeup news-y, so let's talk about it. It is the fact that Target, you know, my lover, Target, I think most of us lovers, Target, is having like an Ulta thing, like a new immersive Ulta experience, like little shops inside of Ulta stores. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be just inside of Target stores. Ulta's inside of Targets, like little mini Ultas. I don't know if this is just gonna be inside of super Targets, or in all Targets, or in just some Targets. I know it's gonna be tested out first before it actually goes into all of them, if it ever goes into all of them. I love this. I feel like Target's makeup really has changed in the last year or so. You see a lot of their beauty aisles, especially in like newer stores that have been built. They have different styles, and it looks really cool, especially for the men's products, the men's grooming products, and then like different fun makeup brands that weren't originally in Target. They have like a new setup now. So this makes sense as progression to me, and I'm really excited for it. Like, I would love to see, I don't know, I'm not thinking fancy Ulta stuff. I'm thinking more of the drugstore Ulta stuff. I would love to see Colourpop inside of Target. That would be everything to me. I spend enough money in Target anyways, honestly. Sometimes I make up an excuse going by an Ulta, like, I only need that one thing. I don't need to go in there. But if I'm already in Target, because I'm in Targets all the time, it's gonna make a lot of money. I'm not saying it's good because I'm gonna lose a lot of money on stuff that I probably don't need. but I love Ulta and Target. Like, I like Ulta way better than Sephora. Let me know down below if you like Ulta or Sephora. I feel way less pressured, and there's a lot of different price ranges in Ulta compared to Sephora, where I feel like it's, I don't know, it's a little more fancier in there, and I feel like it's way more closed in, and I feel like I have to buy something every time I go in there. But in Ulta, I'm like, I can browse, no one's gonna bother me. I like that. Plus, I can buy hair dye there, which I appreciate. I know a bunch of you clicked on my thumbnail because I put this picture in there, but it is the Raw Beauty Kristi in collaboration with Colourpop collab. And I am so happy for her. She's been talking about this forever. I remember a couple years ago when she was talking about like wanting to collaborate with Colourpop on her channel. It's always in her comment section too. So I think we all knew this was going to happen. I just didn't expect it right now. And she's about to have a baby too. So this is the Colourpop in collaboration with Raw Beauty Kristi at Forest palette and collection. Now, this is one thing no one else is going to think of, but because I am in this influencer space, I guess, we're not going to see it. I don't need to see it. It's not my business. I want to know, like, her deal with Pure Cosmetics. She just had a Pure collaboration, and I know from experience, whenever you do something with a brand, I've talked to other people who do things with brands too, you don't have the opportunity to collaborate on especially a similar product within 6 months of your last launch with a different brand. So I'm surprised to see a collaboration with her and Colourpop so quickly after her Pure launch. I feel like that was not 6 months ago. Which again, I don't know her contract, I don't know any of that, but typically it's like 6 months and you can't do anything exclusive with another brand. So I don't know if this was already like planned. It just seems really close after her last collaboration. I would like to see more space in between collaborations of the same influencer doing things personally, just because I love to support like influencers I love, so I will be purchasing this palette. But I need to space it out a little bit, you know? But anyways, this collaboration looks so pretty. I think it's a really lovely palette. I would like to see like more shimmers. There's only 2 shimmers in here. I know she loves mattes. Who doesn't love mattes? And these matte colors are really pretty. I think I would take out the PNW shade, the dark matte blue shade right beside the 2 greens, and replace that with a bright shimmer, especially because a lot of her looks have like a bright champagne on her lid. So I feel like a lot of the bottom shades are kind of similar. I would like to see how they perform on the eyes. Colourpop has a great formula. I love them, but some of their darker shades are inconsistent. So I'm hoping to pick this up. I actually thought it came out the day I'm filming this video, and I set an alarm and everything and realized I had the wrong day set. So I'm hoping to see this. I mean, I think this collaboration is going to sell out. I think it's going to sell out. I think if you don't have an alarm set, you're not getting this palette. I'm not sure how much faith Colourpop has in influencer brands, other than like, you know, they usually collaborate with like I Love Sarah E and Kathleen Lights, people who already have like tons of collaborations and know they sell well. I'm excited to see like how much they have in stock, if they have a ton in stock. And I kind of want the Super Shock shadows too, even though I always forget to use my Super Shocks. Like, the palette's beautiful. I'm super excited for her, and I'm gonna pick it up. Although I must say, I don't think their palettes are usually $20 for the size palette from Colourpop, but I know they had to pay her too, so I'm not mad at it. Okay, this one poses me a question I want to ask to you. So it is some more holiday exclusives, holiday 2020 exclusives for Kylie Cosmetics. Looking at this picture right here, if it did not have the lips and the word Kylie on it, would you think it's Too-Faced? Because to me, this reads 1000%, the pink and the gold and everything, even the color schemes in the palettes, read to me as a Too-Faced thing. So if I took away the lips and the name Kylie, would you think it was her brand? I don't know. I love brands that have an identifiable thing. So I'm like, ooh, I think of this brand. I think of Colourpop when I think of this style. So for me, Kylie's losing having her own thing, because other than the lips, it looks like a different brand. It doesn't look like she has a thing that's her own. Every collection is so different, but like still not interesting to me. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know about this. I want this, but it's $30. So 16 travel size. No. I don't know. You guys, if you have tried this, because it's already out, let me know. But it is the new Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder from One Size Beauty, who is Patrick Starr's makeup brand. It's a setting powder, blurring setting powder. It's $30 or $16 for the smaller size. They have a translucent and a dark deep shade. Let me know if you've tried this. I love setting powders, and it looks super fluffy. But, you know, I definitely don't need it. But the lashes, these lashes are so chunky, and I love that. Like, they're a little thick. I don't think they look great on me, but I love the chunky, flary style of them. So let's talk about the controversial thing. You guys ready? You ready? You ready? I'm not ready. I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna do this. So it is the new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Money palette. Now, I really like it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I love green eyeshadow though. I love green eyeshadow. I don't wear it all the time, but when I do, I really feel myself, and I just love working with green eyeshadow. So this intrigues me. I did not watch his reveal video. I typically have not been watching any reveals from him anyways. But I understand this is an all eyeshadow palette, one pressed pigment palette. I like the packaging. I'm not crazy about the term blood money, but I totally get where he's coming from. A lot of his stuff is blood lust and blah, blah, blah. Makes sense. I'm curious as to see how this performs, because he's been making eyeshadow palettes lately that have been different than his normal like good quality back when he was making like consistently great palettes. The Bloodlust palette, the purple one. Purple's the hardest formula. It wasn't even that much of a purple palette really, but it had a lot of issues with it. Cremated was a lovely palette. It was really pretty, but it did not last well in the eyes. It kind of faded. And then Orgy, the main palette, was all matte, which was kind of weird, but the palette performed nicely. And then the Shimmer Mini palette was garbage. So it's been kind of inconsistent from him. And I think I'm going to review it only for the simple fact that I asked you guys today on Instagram what you guys want me to review, and a lot of you said it. So the fact that I love green eyeshadow and you guys want to see the review is why I'm going to purchase it. So hope you guys understand why I'm doing it. Don't give me crap for it. It's just an eyeshadow palette, but yeah. Also, his eyeliners are kind of weird. I don't know if I'm gonna pick one of those up. Let me know if you want me to pick one of those up. I feel like I was talking really fast right then, but I was also kind of nervous because every time I talk about Jeffree, I get nervous, but I shouldn't because it's literally makeup. You know, and if you guys want to see the review, and I think the palette's pretty, so be it, you know? Like, I know he's not a great person, never said he was, but I'm sure there's a ton of bad people behind brands that we haven't heard about, you know? I could not tell you the person who owns Revlon or Wet n Wild or anything really. I mean, I can tell you a couple, but that's because they make themselves really known, but like a lot of brands that we buy a lot of stuff from, I couldn't tell you who's behind it and what they're about. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really wanted to like talk about the Raw Beauty Crusty stuff and the Jeffree Star stuff. Both of them are very intriguing to me, and they're both things that you guys have been asking me for reviews of on Instagram. So I really appreciate you guys letting me know what you want to see me review, because I never know. Like some things I'm like, this looks really pretty, but I don't think anybody would want to see it. And then some things I'm like, this is intriguing, but again, I don't know. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great and safe day out there wherever you are. Bye.